Hello and welcome to episode 20 of our Timberborn Update 3 Let's Play Harder Mode with the Iron Teeth. That's a mouthful. I gotta change the name next time. But yeah, we are now 20 episodes in, which I believe makes this the longest Timberborn series on the channel, at least by runtime. I might have had 20 or 21 episodes of the first time I played Timberborn back in 2021. But I digress. Yeah, I need to make that a t-shirt too, according to some of you guys. Anyway, we are well into our, I guess you could consider this to be pretty late game. We have this district making a whole ton of trees that we can't really do too much with. We have a huge, I think this is 23-story Jenga tower. And we have this district we're also using to grow trees. Why are we growing so many trees, you might ask? Well, the simple answer to that is I just... can't really think of much else to do with this much land. And the other answer is because we can. In the last episode, I laid out a couple of ideas that we might want to take a look at, including building down here a little bit, trying to dam up this area, and then later this entire corner of the map, as well as building the Tribute to Ingenuity, which I have to pan up. Or I guess that's not technically panning up. Anyway. Sheesh, I am batting 1,000 today. The idea is we want to put in a Tribute to Ingenuity up here on the very top of our Jenga tower. But then I had the idea, what if we put 2 up here? What if we put 3? Because we have space. We have space to put 4 if we wanted. But that would require having power up here, which we could easily accomplish by putting an engine or 2 up here, which I could actually do. I could put one here or put one kind of in the middle and then have a Tribute to Ingenuity here or whatever. Or we could run a power shaft from our industrial district all the way over here and then, as a couple of you pointed out, take out these platforms on this little edge right here all the way down, have vertical power shafts running up. Could possibly be a fun way to do that. We have so much wood. We really don't need to be storing this much wood. Honestly. And we really don't need to be growing this many trees over here either. We could easily turn a lot of this into farming and turn a lot of this storage into just the Lunchables, since we are starting to have a considerable amount of lag. It would be probably in our best interest to not store a metric you-know-what ton of food and supplies here, because we just have so much. So, yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't really have a ton of ideas on how to fix this, short of just kind of bulldozing most of this and just moving on. But what we can go ahead and do is continue planting trees here and continue working our way down here, especially to this underground ruins here, which we could easily put a mine on top of and actually start using some of that wood to make gears and treated planks to turn into scrap metal, because we're going to run out of scrap metal pretty fast. This thing is almost completely dismantled, and then we just have this here and this here. Other than that, the entire map has been cleared of scrap metal. So it's going to be pretty important pretty quickly for us to be able to do this. And we're going to want to put another district center somewhere over here. I think it's likely going to end up being right about here. But I don't know how far I can really take the platforms here. We're going to try. We're going to do our best to try and put it right about here, because I think that's going to mean I can get all the way into the corner. Although, honestly, I could probably be fine putting it here if we absolutely had to. The most important thing, of course, is being able to dam this up, which I might as well just go ahead and, you know, put some levees here. Just because, why not? Give them something to do as soon as they get in range. So maybe we'll get there this episode, maybe we don't. Before we get too far, though, I am going to go ahead and unsend logs from this district, because we're trying to build this giant dam here. And as a couple of you pointed out in the comments, it really doesn't make a lot of sense to be exporting logs from a district that is also trying to construct an enormous wall of levees. So Good catch to those of you who brought that up. We will definitely be not doing that. What we'll be doing instead is seeing if we can get our guys to go all the way across here. They've got plenty to do. Just go ahead and get this all the way across, right like so. Now, I don't think I expect them to be able to go all the way up here, but we will certainly try. We'll see what they're able to accomplish. I don't think it's going to let me see a projection of it, no. But it is just turning red here, so I expect them to be able to at least to get across, maybe to here. And then this district, if I can find the district center, this district should, if we're able to get back over this, should be able to help with that as well. So why don't we actually go ahead and, yeah, I think we can cut this off a little bit. Put in a staircase here. And then on the other side of this, we'll do the same thing. See if our guys can make any progress this way. They'll be able to get, well, at least part of the way up here. Go ahead and demolish that. And, yeah, there we go. I think I want these to be... Yeah, they'd be able to build all of it with something that's that high. So we'll give them the opportunity to do just that. Well, mostly. Is this overkill? Yes. But that's what we do. Playing this map for 20 episodes when each episode is starting to be an hour and a half is completely overkill. So let's not get too caught up with that. Job balance is looking good. I just love watching these trains go, man. It's so much fun. And a couple of you... Oh, that was a really cool different perspective depth of field thing. When I flew past this, I don't know, I'm kind of a cinematography nut. Completely irrelevant to this. Let's also remember that I haven't put in any waiting stations in this one. So I think what might be fun, go ahead and get rid of this. We'll put in train track crossings here so our beavers can get to the other side. And then let's see if I can get the... I'm gonna have to... yeah, we're gonna have to do a waiting station. They are directional, so let's keep that on the correct spot here. I think, yeah, right here is probably the best spot for that. So how we're going to accomplish this is we will replace... I don't have enough room for these turnouts or switch tracks, as most people probably know them. I don't have enough room for those in this segment of tracks. What we'll do is we'll just use these T intersections that we've got right here. And then connect those up with right there. These are automatically one way, just by virtue of how they're set up. So the train going this way will be able to stop at that one and hold off if it doesn't have anything going on. And then same to do on this other side. Which I believe these are going to be separate sections, or at least coded in such a way where they'll function as separate sections. If not, we might have to rethink how this is set up. But we'll get to that when we get to it. Oh, we're still on 20-hour days, as I think a couple of you pointed out in the comments, and we're on single speed. So let's go ahead and do on turbo speed here. Okay, so it's not going to separate... Oh, no, it does separate sections. Right here, this yellow. So this, I expect this yellow to still stay yellow, and this will turn blue when this is complete. I can hear the carousel going. I did also promise that we were going to change where the carousel is, so we can't forget to do that in today's episode either. Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what it needs to be. That's looking good. And then, like, guys like this can just kind of... Why is he facing... You're facing the wrong way, bud. There you go. I don't know how that happened. It's kind of strange. Anybody else facing the wrong way? I don't think so. No. Alright, this is just about done here. Just waiting on a little bit more scrap metal. I just love these little waiting stations. I think they're fantastic. Really, the whole train mod is great. But I also love anything to do with trains, so I guess my standards and expectations are in the basement. But this truly is a great mod. We made any progress here? Not really, no. Okay. Okay, so this should be... Are we coming across here? Or are they just... Oh, they're sleeping. That's why. Duh. How could I be so naive? Okay, we have... Okay, this is actually finally in place here. Let's attach that stream gauge. Now, a couple of you left some pretty helpful comments on the stream gauges. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adjusting to pausing, unpausing when below 1, because that is where... Or I guess 1.01, because that is where the range starts to go down because it's a too deep puddle. And we'll pause when above, say, 1.8. I think that's the correct one. Yeah. We'll be doing that change for all of these as well. Yeah, just to give it a little bit more chance to, keep at the correct level. And then people also recommended setting these to the highest priority so the beavers will immediately come to fill them, because they're going to be paused most of the time anyway. So it's not really going to matter if they're taking jobs from other people. Just to fix that up. And then we have a couple of those to fix over here, although I think this is really the only one. This is really the only one that's set up like that in this district. So we'll go ahead and just take care of that. Looks like we're all good. Are we... Okay, there's one of these they can't reach there. Is there another... where is the closest? Okay, he can get that one. We're good. Alright, now there's this one little bit right here. This needs to become a tree. Those two. Again, not like it really matters, but if we're going to go for 100%, we're going to go for 100%. There is no, there's no half-assing allowed. We're already just being completely ridiculous with even continuing this map. So let's not get too bogged down by our personal pride here. Alright, so that's looking good. We have our waiting tracks here, and this one is not finished yet. Hopefully they get to that soon. This will be fantastic when that's all... Look at all this stuff we have stored here. And we are hopefully... Okay, grilled chestnuts. Those are a problem. Where's the grill for the chestnuts? This one... Okay. We should have plenty of chestnuts. Our storage for chestnuts, we have 1,200 chestnuts stored. We have 430 grilled chestnuts. So we probably would really benefit from having another grill for the chestnuts. So let's go ahead and... Oh, the lag. I've done terrible things here. Set these two chestnuts. Give them a fighting chance. We'll put another one of these things in somewhere else. Why not? What's in this one? Paper? Yeah. All right. Doesn't really matter where we put all this stuff. It's kind of a vanity project anyway. So that's done. Let's see. Ooh, the lag. I'm going to just randomly select a spot to begin where we're going to have the thing end here and go on. But I want to see... Okay, so I get that much. I get 1, math, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 from this point. So that would get us most of the way over here. As long as it's on the same level as whatever the land is over there, then I should be able to connect to it. So if we come in here with, I think, probably right here is our best bet. That would be 10. That would be, well, not 20. We'll just see how far we can build. And then I might have to put in a bridge on the end of this to try and get over to the other side. But we'll give them a shot. If we have to, we can just move it a little closer. But I do think this will get us, including the vertical distance traveled here, should get us pretty much all the way here. And if not, it's not really a big deal. We can just delete it. I'm not really concerned about wasting material because if you haven't noticed, I think we have plenty of wood. We might be okay. We might be okay. So I'm going to choose not to worry about that. But yes, as some of you have said, we have an absolutely asinine amount of items stored here. I think the game has to individually render every single one. Although it would be smart if the game was coded in such a way where this full warehouse was actually a separate asset that did not have 1,200 individual containers of grilled spatterdock in here. I don't know. I'm not a programmer. I have, at best, a barely functional knowledge of how computers even work on the code level. So maybe that's not something you can do. If it is, I sure wish they'd do it because that would probably help quite a bit with the jittering that we're experiencing here. Oh yeah, check that out. 20 FPS. Oh, we're premium here. Okay, this is all finished. So let's see. Can this guy, he can go all the way over here? Wow. That is impressive. So we're going to have just all this set up as trees. Okay, so these guys are actually making good progress here. That is nice to see. I think if I put in a couple more of these, we should be... Alright, but I actually don't know how far... Oh, we don't have this connected yet, that's why. Alright, let's go back here. So it actually ends here, the distance that they're able to go in this district. So I think we can lengthen that with a couple of ladders here. So we'll do that. They should be able to build down as well as up, so the whole ladders can only be built too high thing should not be an issue there. Then hopefully they'll be able to finish all that. And of course, once that giant monolithic wall of levees is done, I'm going to, I believe, probably close off right about here. Just build up a wall right there and then figure something else out over here so we can have this whole thing be absolutely ginormous, huge repository of water that will last us for a very, very long time. Why is this the first one they built? In what world does that make sense? I know they can come down here, but why? Why are you like this? There's no reason for this. This is almost done. There's no way they're going to reach this, but as soon as we have another thing here, then I believe... Oh, this is one level below. This is one level below this, isn't it? No, it's the same height. Okay. Alright, well, let's hope we can reach that. If not, I'm going to have to do it again a couple of tiles closer. But they're going to take their sweet time. Wow. How many builders do I have in this district? Does it matter? I don't think it does. Ding, ding, ding. We're going to build another builder's hut. Because we can. In fact, we're going to build another 2 builder's huts. If I can find a nice spot. Now, who am I kidding? Doesn't really matter where I put this, does it? I don't think it does. So we'll just do this. Alright. That's fine. I said I was going to get rid of the engines, but quite honestly, we need to be burning the wood. Because we have so much wood. So much wood going on. We really need these showers to have more water in them. So actually, I'll tell you what we'll do. Take the showers away. Let's actually blow up down to the lower limit on this dynamite, so that way the showers are always going to sit in a little well of their own water that can't be sucked up by the pumps. Just, I know they still use the water, but they'll function a little longer in a drought. That seems like a smart thing to do. And meanwhile, I think all of these trees that are cuttable can be unplanted and turned into something else, like farms. Like we really need more farms, right? Because we just really don't need. We really don't need this much wood. We super don't. I'm going to unplant pretty much all of these down here. Yeah, why are we even doing this on this level? That really is completely unnecessary to have this much wood. Yeah, we can probably get rid of this whole forester up here and turn this all into a little bit more useful stuff. Or just leave it as is. It's not like it really matters. People using our waiting tracks? I thought I saw somebody. No? Okay, that's fine. They'll be there anyway. Look how smoothly and efficiently they are running. They are doing fantastically here. Very, very well. Absolutely love to see it. Alright, so they still haven't gotten to this. Yeah, they're taking their sweet time. That's okay. Now, about this. How far... Okay, that's still red. That's good. We have barely any scrap metal left. So I really want to see these guys do their thing here and get this all the way across. Something's telling me it's not gonna quite work out that way, but we can dream, right? All right, I'm gonna go ahead. This entire third level, we're just gonna kill it because we really don't need that much food. I'm gonna put more of these rooftop terraces in place because our beavers have been very good boys and girls and deserve some rest and relaxation time. I think that's a better use of the space anyway. Alright, rooftop terraces. How many can I fit if I do one here, one here, one here? Ah, one there, then I can put something else on the side here. Maybe I'll put a shrub. You know, you gotta love those shrubs. Where's my flame monument? Right here? Okay. I kind of want to put something else up here. We'll get there in due time. So I think I don't know if I want to put a giant power shaft all the way over here. It would have to go... Oh, no. I could go pretty much this entire distance. Oh, we can blow this up. I get distracted easily. That was a little too slow on that. We're going to have to really start being careful about how we spend our resources. I have the science to unlock a whole bunch more cool stuff, but I was just thinking it would be super smart and super easy to just have power shafts go this entire way And then I think these are universal levees. Yeah. So all I have to do here, I'll just put a 4-way just because why not? I just have to connect that there. And then I have to do the same thing here with our straight power shafts. Just go all the way across. Get this, I can just lower all this down. There we go. Put in these guys here, and then right here, what's on top of this? Oh, it's a path. We can turn this into a universal powered levee. There we go. Oh no, you can't get over there. Boo-hoo. We'll just, well, we really don't even need these to be levees in the first place, but whatever. Make that a top priority thing right there. Alright, so now we're way, way closer than I thought we'd be at this point in time on our power transmission. So all we have to do now, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. We just have to get all the way over here and then have it go all the way up. So let's go ahead, extend this up to its full height once again. Start demolishing. Ooh, this is the fun part. If I can click on the exact right spot, this will be fast, but I think the perspective is going to skew where the path is set up. I'm not really worried about the rubble. Oh, we're only halfway there. Alright. Is this dumb? Yes. Do I care? No, not really. Alright. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. Come on. Okay. So then all we have to do here is put some dynamite in. We'll do another universal powered levee there. And then we can just stack up the vertical power shafts all the way. So how are they oh, the bottom is where it connects. Oh, I have made a mistake. We're not going to blow that up. In fact, we're not even going to put anything else there. We're going to have to have the power come in from overhead. Or at least somewhere else. We might have to put it underneath another path. Or is this... So actually all of this space right here is actually trees that we don't have to be replanting ever. So let's oh, lag. Let's don't replant these. Let a little bit of water out here for the fun of it. Fill that up a little bit more. I know a number of you have been asking me to automate the floodgates. I probably should, but that's going to be a very annoying task to figure out exactly what should be automated and what shouldn't be. So, to be perfectly honest with you, I just don't want to. So, I don't think I'm going to. Unless I can figure out a less inconvenient... I hadn't researched these yet? Okay. A less inconvenient way of doing that. Now, I need to figure out a better way of... Okay, those are for maple syrup. I think we can afford to lose this much. I'm gonna unplant all this, so I guess we can have this actually come in through the back. That'll be fine, because I do need this. I specifically need this side of this to work as a vertical power shaft. So I got to get them through the back of this as quickly as I can. So let's just demolish these trees, because why not? While they're working on that, see how far we can go here. Okay, we've reached all the way over here. That's nice. I hope that this can keep going until at least here. So I can put a big bridge on the other side of it. Then hopefully put my district center here. So that is going a little slower than I thought it would. We really need to have more production in our packing plant. So I think what we need to do is we need to build more packing plants. So I've got to find a good spot to do that. I guess we could probably do it up here. I just have to have the space to build more stuff. We can get rid of this number cruncher. We don't need that. And I think, what are these, four wide? I think we can go ahead and replace these guys with food packing plants. That should work. I can put 2 of these here, okay. Flip that one. That looks kind of cool. With the windows will be on opposite sides. So that'll allow us to put in a couple more of these charging stations here. We'll do, yeah, we'll just put those 3 additional ones in place. That'll be fine. Honestly, we can probably get rid of these 2 water tanks. And then reorganize how these paths are going. Move the hauling post. I can move this over 2 more spots, then I can... Yeah. Excuse me? Yeah, let's put another packing plant here. How much power do these draw? 60? Okay. That's fine. Then we can scatter a couple more charging stations here. And I don't think it's going to work there. But that's okay. We're going to produce our mega Lunchables. Now, what do they even call the super Lunchables now? I know when I was in elementary school, middle school, I think they were called All-Star, and they came with a really crappy cola that had no brand name on it, and it was the hot dogs and the hamburgers, and it was weird because they were cold. Like, who wants to eat a cold hot dog or a cold anyway, I digress. I think they have crazy Lunchables now. There's some wild thing. All I know is they're not, you can't get 2 for $1 anymore. I think the regular ones are, at least in the grocery store about where I live, I think the regular ones are like $2 or $2.50 now, which is kind of crazy for a big thing of it was not even really that big, but a thing of those crackers and the cheap Oscar Mayer lunch meat they can't sell to anybody else. Oh well. I always liked eating them. So this is where the path ends here. So I think, unfortunately, we're going to have to be able to get at least another 7 squares worth. So we're going to have to do probably all the way back over here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it'd have to be this far, and then a 6 long bridge. Yeah, I think that's probably what it's going to have to be. And I don't even know if it's going to reach all that way. It should, if I cut this many out of it. Anyway, we're going to immediately get rid of all of this. Let them come harvest their spoils of my mistake. Again, literally all I have to do is get a beaver to set 1 foot in this spot right here so I can put my district center in, which I think we'll go ahead and build. Yeah, just put that right there. Hopefully they can reach all the way over here and we don't have too many problems. But I digress. Now we should have all of these packing plants go. Oh, we have all these beavers with no jobs. Okay, this doesn't have recipes selected. I guess we can have some of these be regular beavers. It doesn't really matter. We're just trying to produce as many of these as possible so we can slowly eliminate our enormous warehouses of food here. Alright, while we're doing that, how are we looking over here with our construction? It's going well, seems to be. This whole side's done actually, which is nice. Because I don't know how far they're going to be able to get there. Okay, we're out of the drought, so I really... Well, I knew it wasn't going to happen by the end of this wet season anyway, but since we're already here, let's just go ahead and start trying to get, I think probably right here would be best. There's not really any reason for me to be worried about that anyway. We'll just get this whole thing stuck here. Actually, this should be a floodgate. This should be a big... Probably the big metal floodgates. How tall is this going to be? That's already 6 units tall. I think that's about as tall as we want that to go. So let's do... let's do 5 high. 5 high metal floodgates. Because then I can build a path on top of them. Okay, we'll do those. Actually, we're gonna do... No, you ding-dongs. Get rid of this. Alright, gather your logs. Well, they can still reach that, so we'll just put these 5 here. Then I think I can just have this entire thing be... Yeah, so water will spill over completely over the top of here. Yep, that's exactly what we want. And we'll just have this... Oh, that is actually perfect. That's a perfect height right there. And then we have to just give them some pathway to get up here. Which actually is not that difficult of a task to just do that. Then I'll put my path. These metal floodgates are amazing, and I love them. That is a fantastic addition. So now that we have that done, we're going to put in another... I guess it doesn't matter. People always say, oh, you're wasting your resources by putting these in the corners. Yes, but that means I don't have to build platforms to get around everything. So we're just gonna do it this way. Because we can. So I just need these 2 trees to be deleted. And then we can go ahead and we're going to build all of this up as well with the metal floodgates. In fact, the way this is set up, we really don't need these wow. Really don't need this to be separated at all. Because that's why we have our floodgates here and here. So that is going to be just fine. Although I am going to go ahead and put this at 2 high just to prevent any crazy, ridiculous flooding there. Okay, so this is going to be the same height, should be a 5 high floodgate. I'm not really expecting them to be able to build all this before the end of this this wet season, but boy, would that sure be cool. That would be something else. Truly would. They're sure going to try, I can tell you that. I'm sure there's something super important I'm ignoring to do this in very typical me fashion, so I eagerly await the comments telling me what silly mistakes I've made doing all this. Well, you said I had too much wood, so this is a very easy way to use all of it. And I do mean all of it. And that should cover pretty much this entire area except right here. I think we'll want to have this set up like so. I think our, oh yeah, this will reach. This will reach just fine. Oh, frog paths go underwater, that's right. I haven't forgotten all my loyal frog enthusiasts. Okay, so we'll want right here, then we'll have to put a staircase here to get up there. Then we'll have to put a staircase here to get up here. Don't you just love it when I do something crazy and completely unnecessary? Although they're making surprisingly good time. You absolute bumbling fools. I swear. You are just... you're unbelievable. Truly. This is why sometimes I'm just truly fundamentally perplexed at the stuff you guys managed to get into. I swear. Or should I just let them die? That'd be kind of mean, wouldn't it? Alright, we'll get you out. Just know that you are the laughingstock of your entire family line if you get stuck here in the middle of a levee stupid building project. You have no one but yourself to blame. I do think for right now we are going to keep that low enough to where we can actually still get through stuff. Alright, that's right. I was checking on this. Okay. I should expect to get at least to here. Would be very nice. Then we can maybe think about ways to shorten our travel distance. After that. Alright, are you fools out of here yet? I swear. Wah, you're thirsty, you're hungry? You should have thought about that before you got yourself stuck in the middle of a construction site like absolute fools. You will receive no sympathy from me. Alright, so this side is almost done. That is looking fine right here. Good, good, good. Excellent news. Well, now I'm really excited to try and get this finished. I know it's going to be kind of pointless. Kind of, just a little bit. But what a fun idea it is to connect all this up. Try to store more. I think we also need more of these water pumps. Because we have another 16,000 worth of storage that we're not currently able to use because we can't flood fast enough. So I should probably be putting pumps in this larger, deeper area. if we were ever able to actually get it full up to the point where these guys can actually, you know, deposit everything in there. I think for right now we're doing okay. We're getting a lot of water over here, which is nice. So eventually I want to stop exporting water to this district. I believe it's being imported from... Yes, it's being imported. Why does this have 212 in there? It shouldn't be. Ever be more than 200. I thought that's how that worked. Alright, how close are we here? Okay, good. Good. We're getting closer. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess technically 9 more spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gets me there. Oh, if I can get another 2, it would be perfect. Although I do think they can still build. They could probably still build this, even if the red line's not here, and they should still be able to cross it. Which means that should be okay. All right, how are we looking over here? Is this set to the correct height? Yes, it is. This is backfilling, which is good. We wanted that. That's why we got rid of the stuff here. I do want to eventually maybe deepen this a little bit just to have a little bit more water stored up there. Should be okay. How's our progress over here? Okay, we're making some semblance of progress. Okay, that's looking fine. Okay, now we're going to run into issues getting all of this built without being able to go all the way across this side because of how this is all laid up here. We don't have access to the top from the back. So I think what we'll have to do is put a... I can't really delete that one, can I? No, I can't. I'm going to put in a staircase, and then we'll do some ladders. Like that, and then I'll put in... Just because I think this is the only way to make this work, I'll put in a platform right there. Let's mark this as top priority. Then that should allow us to at least have a fighting chance of having some of this done by that time. Alright, that's looking somewhat like progress at least. It is starting to kind of overflow this here, so let's try and keep that under control by... I forgot about this one here. Alright, so let's... do we have any beavers stuck down here? I sure hope not. Alright, yeah, let's do this immediately. He says after flooding this entire area for probably ever. Alright, let's emergency drain to try and stop this. That's probably a futile effort. Okay, that's at least stopped a tiny bit. Okay, so now it's only down here. That's, well, that's an improvement, I guess. Man, we're already at 50 minutes. Time flies. Probably 49 of actual video. The game takes about 2 minutes to load the map when I set up the recording session here. Okay. Now that that's taken care of, that should be a whole lot easier here. Yeah, we're making progress now. We're going. We are cooking with gas. 35 unemployed beavers. Is that because all these buildings are flooded? I think that's why. Okay, let's lower that a little bit. We don't need any of this to be flooded. We're going, though. We're going. Alright, so this is reaching here. That's good. If it reaches a couple more, we'll be in excellent shape. Very, very good. Have I said lately how much I love this game? We've got plenty of food. We've got plenty of water. We're doing great. We're doing fantastic. And these are, for some reason, not built yet, but that's okay. All right, we're making some semblance of progress here. I want a big builder's hut that can have more than 4 beavers working in it. That would be a fantastic addition to the game. So any of you modders out there who feel like, you know, doing something really good and positive for humanity, make me a big builder's hut. Or a building center or something. We can have, I don't know, even just 10 like the hauling post would be great to have a whole bunch of builders. Now why did they not build this one in the corner? They're not going to get to it, are they? I don't think so. Oh well. It doesn't technically have to be there. I'm just really hoping we can get at least one more level of height in this reservoir where the drought comes, although we do have at least 3 full days because the drought warning hasn't sounded yet. This district still has 28 unemployed beavers. My. Shame. Alright, so how many builders' huts is that? Why can't I... Hello? Oh, there's a tree there. Duh. Okay. So here's what we'll do. We'll just build all these builders' huts, and that's 6 of these. That's another 24 builders that can build. Guess what? You are now working around the clock. Sorry about you. We gotta get this done. Alright, so as soon as this one gets built, we can actually on this side raise these up. Say level 3. I'll keep it low on this side because we still haven't built this yet. Alright, that's looking good. That's looking good. Alright, we'll go back down to 20 hours now. Go get your little tiny amount of sleep and then we'll keep going. Because we are starting to get low on our scrap metal here, so we really need to get it going as fast as possible here. Okay, so that's exactly where that stopped. That's fine because we're going to have this bridge get built. That takes 50 metal blocks? Oh, man. Alright, well, it's going to be worth it when we can actually put a mine on top of this. So, that will be fine. I am going to go ahead and put in storages over here. Go ahead and delete that just so we have the ability to get guys in here to put in some logs and some planks so we can go ahead and start building pathways here. I don't have power, so I can't really put bots over here. But I could if I built an engine, but that requires all sorts of other stuff to get in. What do I have to build this? Oh, that's a mess. Yeah, we're gonna have to have this whole thing set up before we get into all that. All right, day 10. We still haven't gotten the drought warning yet, so that's actually super good. We can get a lot more of this built. So that is going to be. Please do not flood with your crazy water mechanics. It is very high water levels here, as one might expect. Oh, I should have had more than 7 outlets for this, so we're going to have to play with our outlet levels a little bit. Might have to deconstruct part of this during the drought and add another one in. Or a secondary set of relief gates or something. But we'll see. Alright, there's our drought warning. So we're going to get the full 14 days, which is fantastic. Gets us a little bit more time to get this all finished up, because this is all done. That's nice. I'm glad we're able to get that taken care of. How are we doing on our big old bridge here? The bridge is in place. Too far, cannot be built. Okay. That's fine. We have the technology to make this a district over here anyway. So we're just not going to get mad about it. We'll put in our district center exactly the same spot it was. No, I'm not going to put that there. We're going to move it over one more so I can have a path going out this side. There we go, and that'll go across to this guy right here. So first thing we'll do is we'll have, I guess we really need to have a separate distribution center over here. Where is that? There we go. Distribution post. Why do I always call stuff weird names? I think it's hereditary. Can I put this here? I sure can. We're going to, well, I guess, oh, hold on. Where's all this water coming from? Okay, that's spillover. That's okay. That's fine. That's always allowed. Okay, we're making good progress here. It's just the center section is going to take a... Who's flooded? Oh, this thing? Okay, don't care. Goodbye. Now we have enough water coming up here where I can raise this. That is fine. Now, I know in 2.1 days we can't get all of this built, but sure would be nice. I know I can't really do anything else here, but I can put in some ladders. And they'll be able to build down as well as up, so that should be a pretty easy thing, especially now that we have all these other builders on the job. Get them going. Have we made a dent in our wood storage? No. We have made absolutely no dent. It is a little unfortunate. Okay, this is built. We're going to supply water. We're going to supply packaged food. All. We're going to supply logs and planks. And that's going to be it. So now we can go ahead and... Come on. Wow, we are lagging. I'm going to go ahead and do 8 of these guys. We'll put in a builder's hut right here behind, well, somewhere. Right there. And they'll set to work taking care of all of that. Alright, we have a day and a half left. How are we doing? How are we doing over here? Are we gonna, you know, it would be really nice if we could actually... Oh, I can raise this a lot higher. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna raise it all the way up on this side. No, I'm not, because that's going to flood there. All right, never mind. We'll let a little bit of that out. That's fine. That's fine. We're getting so close though. We're doing so well. There's actually a reasonable chance I can get this done in the next day. So as long as I can just have a little bit more stored up here, we're going to be in fine shape. Just need just a little bit more, just a little bit. There's all sorts of important stuff I'm sure I'm completely ignoring to get this stupid, crazy building project done, but what can I say? If you didn't come into this video expecting me to do something like this, then I truthfully don't know what to tell you. That should just kind of be an expectation at this point. Are we waiting on dynamite? I guess we are. Okay. Do I have unemployed bots in here? Why? I shouldn't have any unemployed bots. Why is that happening? This district should have... okay, the water pumps are paused. I can't research the geothermal turbine yet. Why is that set to... okay. That can be a bot. Okay, well, other than that, I guess we just had too many bots. Weird problem to have, but that's fine. Alright, now you have 7 of these pieces to get to that I know you probably can't get to because, well, everything else hasn't been built yet. So I guess we're not going to get our full height, which is a little disappointing. But what can I say? It was never going to be perfect anyway. But fortunately, now that we're used to incredibly long, ridiculous length videos on this channel, we got another, if I felt like another 20-30 minutes to try and get something done. It's just going to cut into whatever our drought is here coming up. We don't know how long that's going to be. Maybe it'll be another short one. Maybe it'll be a long one. Who knows? We'll certainly find out in just a little bit here. I love 11, 10 FPS. 9. We might have to stop running on 3 times speed soon, and that's going to really suck, because then stuff's going to take a super long time. We still haven't made a dent in this tower. I swear. Well, we're making progress here. Very slowly. Alright, 0.1 days left in the drought. 0.0. Where are we going to get? $28 days. Okay. Alright, so that is fine. We have plenty of water. We're not quite, well, we're still 10,000 off from being full, and that's how small the, you probably can't even see that on the video. That's how small the gap is. It might only be, on my screen, it might only be 5 or 6 pixels. Maybe. So we've done well. I'm gonna put this on 2 times speed to try and salvage a little bit of the frame rate. 1 time speed. Alright, so that bumps us up to 31 frames. Oh my god, alright. Well, to get as much of this as we got done before the drought started is actually really impressive, I think. I think this is, I could have gone a little smaller on this, but I think this is probably about as good as we could have expected here. Now they can just kind of leisurely finish this. We'll take our workday back down to 16 hours. And it realistically should be lower than that anyway. Now we have the opportunity to focus a little bit on over here and maybe even start damming this up for the end of today's episode. We got food, we got water, we got storage for planks, we got storage for logs. So now we're going to go ahead and move on down here. I'll go ahead and I guess we'll put in some stairs to a ladder. I know that's ugly. It's fine. Don't really have to worry about it. And then we'll just have our pathway go all the way. Though I guess it's probably faster to just climb on top of this here. Yeah, we'll make it simple for ourselves here. Put this right here. And I think this one we could just have that go all the way out to here. It's fine. This will have to be... I actually think I can do just like that and be fine. There we go. Mark that as last so I can build into the corner there. Then I think our guys will be able to get to that just fine. We'll just mark ourselves a straight line through here. And let them do their thing. That should be well within reach of this district. And if not, then I'm going to be more than a little upset with myself. But we'll let them do what they need to do. They'll be taken care of as far as food and water goes. A steady supply of the logs. Actually, should probably be, instead of a demolishment, we should probably just, you know, set these as cuttable trees. And then eventually cut the rest of these as well. So we'll do just that. Mark those as cuttable. Get a little bit of extra log storage. And I think that should be just enough of our beavers having a job there. This is almost done. That's looking nice. Looking very nice. What is our distance on? Oh, this is still yellow. Oh, good. That means I can... That means I don't have to have another district over here because we can just utilize all of this stuff. Although I think I am going to just use stairs for these because it looks a little cleaner. Well, for most of these. Some of these are still going to be ladders because that's just a little bit more convenient. So we'll get them up there. They'll be able to finish that just fine. Yep, we should be good to go. We just have this many left over here. That's going well. Our storage of beaver lunchables is once again completely full, to absolutely nobody's surprise. Making progress on our construction here. I'm going to go ahead and... Okay, no, they're already building that, so we're in good shape. We are doing quite well. We have storage over here for 1,200 packaged food. Remind myself what this takes. Okay, so we can actually, over in this district, do the same thing and have a large warehouse just for the food. I'll go ahead and I guess just place that right there because we can. Make that for the Lunchables. And I know the large tank requires metal blocks. So does the industrial tank. I might as well just go ahead and build the large one. Who am I kidding? We'll put that there. We're going to have to import metal blocks and gears. That's not really that big of a deal. Oh, I could have built a train to do this instead of the distribution post, but that would have taken probably almost an entire episode, if we're being honest. But I do think I eventually want to have a train. I just don't know exactly which way it would go, because I think the eventual goal is going to be to have pretty much this entire thing filled with water, put in a another set of levees, probably right here actually. I could go ahead and get started doing that since we're in such a levee building mode. Yeah, we can get these all set up here. I don't need to have this be accessible as an overflow stream because we're going to have overflow here. That'll be fine. Maybe I do want to preserve. Nah. I'm not going to worry about it. I think we can just have this whole thing be accessible this way. Well, actually, if we're building top-down, we don't need to worry about building into the corner. We'll just stick that there. So that'll take care of that escape. Okay, this whole side of the map is fine. Then we come down to here. Let's unplant here. Then we'll build that up. Where we're having a grand old time here with all of this stuff. I'm going to go ahead and, well, I guess probably the smart thing to do would be to just put a floodgate here and then wall this off some other way. I think, yeah, we'll put floodgates here. I guess that should probably be those metal ones now that we have those unlocked. I want that to be 3 high, I think, for spillover purposes. Yes, 3 high with a platform on top. We're just creating all sorts of scary building projects now. So we could even have, yeah, actually, to make this a little bit more palatable, we should probably just have this be, yeah, we'll do 2 high. 2 high floods here. That way they can just be full up all the time. Guess we can put a staircase here. Help them build a little bit. And then we'll come right over the top here with another wall of these things. Okay, so that'll section off pretty much all of the map. Well, for our intents and purposes, this immediate section. Though I do think this district is going to need and want another set of levee walls right here. Just to protect itself from all this nonsense. Yeah, we're going to want to build... Why is this one going a separate direction? Seriously? Oh well, we're going to bury it, so it's not like that really matters. Although I'm going to rotate. I'm going to rotate that way. And we'll do the same thing here. I think they should be able to still reach this if I put a path in going the correct way. Yeah, we can get rid of those wooden stairs. We'll put in some of these platforms. Just have this go all the way out. Make this into some stairs here. I think I can get away with that. Is that going to be... Yeah, that should have plenty of range to accomplish that, but that would well and truly protect this whole area here from most of any sort of flood we could get. Especially once I block off this area and then this area. But we are very, very slowly working our way down here. We'll go back up to 2 times speed, try to speed this up a little bit, but yeah, that is my diabolical plan to flood the other half of the map. Now we're gonna have to also build a levee over here to keep this nice and dry. So what do we have to import to have this built? That's already done. We're gonna need gears and metal blocks. That's fine. We'll get that delivered here. Gears. And then metal blocks. Alright, I'm going to put a distribution limit on the gears and the metal blocks so we don't flood our... not 590, excuse you. We don't flood our drop-off point here. So once they add the items to the construction for the tank and the other things we're going to be building, it's not going to matter. And they can just keep putting stuff back in here. Alright, so this just needs to be constructed. It's going to be a very slow process building down here, so that's why I'm not worried about flooding this quite yet. It will have to get 2 higher, which will require all this construction to be finished as well. So I don't think it's going to be a problem for us. We will certainly be keeping an eye on everything. Make sure that we're not going to be too bad off here. We still have a complete ridiculous abundance of food, which is, you know, a really good problem to have. Somehow still only have 608 grilled chestnuts despite adding 2 more of these grills to, well, grill chestnuts. This district still has 4 unemployed beavers. Alright. So back to the original thing I was going to try and do to build more stuff over here to put our monuments on the top. Alright. I waited so long, got so distracted, I let these things pop up in place. But what we can go ahead and do, I still haven't collected this, I'm no longer concerned. We're going to actually blow this up. Then we're going to come along. I believe the best process is going to be to have our... So we have these things here. I'm going to go ahead and I think get rid of this straight one. We'll put in a that. Have this come up like so. Let this water go down a tiny bit. And then we will yeah, we'll get this built up. Leave some space so it doesn't get super crazy. I can't even get anybody down there, can I? We have to put ladders in. Sorry if this feels a little disjointed and disorganized. That would be because it is. And I haven't managed to be very organized pretty much ever in my entire life. So that is unfortunately the reality of how my stuff tends to go in most of my life. But we're gonna have a fun time anyway. Even if I do have some rambly, hard to follow tendencies. The end result is still going to be really cool. So I'm not going to be, I'm not going to let myself be too upset about it. So I think what the plan is to get across here is going to be to blow this up. First of all, get enough water let out of this where I can actually, you know, blow stuff up without it being a huge ordeal. Guess I should probably turn off. Yeah. So we have our power come all the way across here. It is looking just fine. Power come across here. These will be replaced with the powered levees, universal powered levees. We'll have the power shafts underneath a walkway here, which will go right next to the train track. And then here we'll have come across here as well on kind of a little bridge. Come across here, and then we'll probably trench down here. Come across to here. Go ahead and put this as the universal powered levee. Then we'll do vertical power shafts all the way up. And then right on top, here we go. Yeah, right on top we'll have this. Then we'll put our Tribute to ingenuity. Put 2 of them here. And it will be a glorious monument to excess that absolutely nobody needed. But that is the way we do things here. We'll build 2, and then we'll build another 2 facing the other way. And it will be a complete waste of resources, but it will be a glorious, complete waste of resources. So I'm really, really excited to get this finished. I think it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Now, this thing right here, irrigating, I believe this can be removed because we're not going to have any of the rest of these really need to be irrigated because these will be in range of the water here. Then I think, yeah, that's probably going to be the smart way to do this. Probably going to be the smart way to do this. I'll go ahead and unplant these trees. Mark them for cutting. Get those things out of here. We'll replace it with powered levees, and then eventually I should probably terraform on top of those, but we are quite far away, quite far removed from making that into a reality here. So let's go ahead and let a little bit more water out. Try not to flood everything. So I think we can yeah, we can let that equalize a little bit. Come on, you're not going to have to flood down here. It's not that much water. But anyway, now I can get rid of that. Go ahead and I think, yeah, it's going to be single level. These will be triple level. This will be double level here. And then we'll blow all of this up along this this bank right here. Replace all these with universal powered levees. And then that will get the power over there. Oh, we're already at an hour 20 something minutes. Man, I'm just not good at making these things happen quickly, am I? Ah, I did this wrong. Do not listen to me. I was supposed to have multiple levels so we could actually get stuff across here. That is my bad. Make a little turn here, have that connect there, then have this go across like so, and then we'll have another layer of this, have another path go all the way across right there, and then I think we can go ahead and is this water level low enough yet? Yeah. I'm going to let this get a little bit lower. Just low enough to let us demolish one more block right here. In fact, okay, this district is already almost completely chock full of water, so I guess that's not really going to help to alleviate anything. So these pumpers are our only hope. Can I get away with triple speed? Maybe. Oh, there's that lag. There we go. Looking good, looking good. These can just be set to be at max height at all times. Alright, how are we looking over here? Okay, I didn't set any more trees to be cut. Let's fix that. This guy can take care of all of that. We'll put the rest of our path in. Come all the way through here, and then these guys I don't think can get over there because they haven't built the other set of stairs yet. But that's no big deal. Water tanks should be done at some point. Oh, this needs scrap metal. Scrap metal treat. Oh, I forgot about these requiring treated planks. Okay. All right. Let's add another click. Thank you. Another thing for treated planks. How much scrap metal do I have left? None. I have no scrap metal left. Oh, man, that's a problem. Okay. That is a problem. I should not have... I really don't have a single... I don't have any scrap metal. I have 100... Okay, I have 100 scrap metal somewhere. Where is that 100 scrap metal? It's not in this district. It is in... Is it in this district? Yes. Oh. Okay, I have 100 scrap metal. How Oh no. Okay. All right. Let's take a second to think here. I need... Okay, I only need 12. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We just have to... we have to export from this district. We have to export scrap metal to that district only. So, see, this is the kind of garbage I end up doing to myself. But hopefully it makes these videos at least somewhat entertaining to watch me do dumb stuff like this. All right, so here's what we're going to do. It's currently, yeah, scrap metal's in there. We're going to build the distribution post, and then we're going to allocate guys to go all the way down here to give the scrap metal to these guys so they can build the floodgates that are going to, this is so dumb. Okay. That's the only thing, they're doing, is taking all the scrap metal and bringing it over here so we can build our floodgates. And then so we can get over here to these underground ruins. Oh, this is so dumb. Have I said how dumb this is recently? It's very dumb. Just like just like building the stairs backwards. Okay. We are going to put our metal mine. Oh, thank God that doesn't need scrap metal to be built. Oh, that would be such a colossal disaster. Okay, so this needs treated planks, gears, and logs, all of which we will have in this district. That'll be fine. We just have to have a train to supply stuff over here to extract scrap metal, which I believe has to be gears and treated planks. Okay, so that's fine. We'll just have to get a little bit more, better at what we're doing in that regard. All right, that is looking good. We have to come over here and demolish these barriers now. And then I'll build... How high does this have to be? 4? Yeah, 4 high, which means we'll put in our 3 high metal floodgates. I think best spot to do that's going to be probably just straight across right here. In all honesty, that'll be the easiest problem solving for that. This is only 3 high over here, so this actually should prevent this section of the map from flooding entirely if we have part of this at least a little bit set up as the spill dam pieces. Why did I forget what those are called? There we go. We can always fix that later. So that should, operative term should, be a relatively easy way to fix all of that stuff. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and, okay, import another 8 of these guys here. Build ourselves another builder's hut. Just put that right there. So they can then get going there. Well, actually, I should probably build another 2 of these things. Another 2 builders' huts. We'll put that right there. Get them going so they can do what they need to do. Do we have treated planks? We do. We have 14. Looking good here. Okay. These guys are thirsty because... No, we have water. We're just waiting on planks and gears. We have plenty of gears. We have plenty of planks. So we're good. We're doing it just fine. Just fine. We have plenty of water. We are making the most of it here. Going to put this back up to 1.5. We will demolish this. Yes. Why did that not work when I held my shift key down? Okay. Universal powered levees can go... no, that's not what I want. I want to put this here. Okay. We'll do that. They're still building all of this stuff, so that's looking okay. Have we... Oh, they've actually already built this. Wow. Wow, they've actually already done that. That's good. Metal blocks. I'm going to go ahead and pause this because we're running out of metal blocks. So that's hopefully not going to become too much of a problem. I just need... Oh, they can't get to this because they haven't finished building. Okay. I will be the first person to tell you that the method in which I tend to build these large projects is not always the most logically sound. Meanwhile, this district is just doing their thing, and I haven't even marked all these trees for cutting. Should have done that already. All right. Not like we really need all these trees. Well, I think we can finally start exporting logs. Not like we need to, really, because this is still completely full. That's okay. They're making good progress at damming that up at the end there. For some reason we still haven't finished the large tank here. Waiting on planks. They're supposed to be importing planks. Okay, there they go. Alright, we've already made good progress on our metal floodgates here, so that's nice. That is very good to see. I guess we should probably prioritize these. Would probably be smart to have this up and running. Okay, scrap metal. Recipe. We're going. We just gotta get these last 30 planks. Oh, is that because I set a limit on planks, did I? No. There's just stock limit of 100. All right. Oh, he can't go any further because he hasn't built this because he doesn't have planks. Okay, and he doesn't have anything else to cut. All right, so we'll get rid of that. He can go do something else like building, which is a little more important. All right. We are approaching the end of the time that I probably should be spending to record this episode, and starting to get into that range of a little too long for most people to be interested, so we'll try to wrap it up in just a bit here. Why have we... Did I turn off the explosive factories? No, we ran out of bots. Okay. I'll go ahead and pause the smelters because we don't have any scrap metal left. Okay, how many Yeah, our bot situation is starting to get a little dire. So we really need to get this going as fast as we can. That's going to take a while in this district to build that, but that will be very important to get done. And then, of course, we'll have this one over here set up exactly the same way. I don't know that this can be the same district. We're going to find out. I'm not entirely convinced it's impossible. I'm also not entirely convinced it's a good idea to try that. We will certainly find out. But this is well on its way to being complete. We got to get this this thing built next. Actually, I should have this and this one above it be top priority. There we go. So, yeah, lots and lots and lots of good stuff here. Even if it did kind of meander a little bit, the next wet season is going to be wild. Trying to get this whole thing filled up, and then having spillover fill up almost this entire part of the map will be very, very interesting to see. We also need to, yeah, here I go again. We also need to have this area. I think I can get by doing that. We need to have this area cleared out of trees as well. We'll just go ahead and have that set up there. It should be most of this, yeah. Because I'm going to have to build another set of levees, at least one level high, to protect our mine here. So I think that's going to be probably here-ish. Yeah. We will, we'll do that. That'll protect the mine from, these super high water levels here. Although that level might not be enough. I might have to go one more up, maybe? Yeah. We'll go one more up. Again, this is all stuff that's going to have to be built next episode, I'm sure. But it is certainly a start. And we'll, you know, actually, it would probably be smarter not to go all the way over here. We'll just have this go off to the side back here, because this mine is the only area that really has to be protected. We'll just go right behind it, like so. We can actually just have a ladder here and a ladder here. And they should be able to take care of the rest of this just like that. And then we'll just put a another set of levees there, and then that should take care of pretty much this entire another half of the map get filled up with water. Now I don't want to stop playing. That's the problem. These videos get so stinking long because I just want to keep going. So we're unfortunately going to have to put the rest of this off until Tuesday's video. And hopefully we can get through the rest of the drought and the rest of the next temperate season in that part of it. Because I am really, really interested to see how the rest of this goes. We're waiting on metal blocks. Is that because I stopped making them? This district over here, how many? There's no metal blocks left. Okay, so where's the 125 metal blocks? Where are those? There's 25 here. Don't tell me it's in this district again. Oh boy. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Is we'll set it to export to here. There we go. That should help us get the rest of these things done. Man alive, what a fun mess we seem to have gotten ourselves into. I literally cannot stop. I can't. We're having too much fun doing this. Let's put this path in, because we have to have this section all set up here. So we'll get rid of those. I'll put these levees across here. I think that's where we want that to meet. Yes. And if we do that, then this whole section here can now be triple stacked. Yeah. Let's do that. 4 here, 4 here. Then we'll have this. We'll have 4 damn pieces in the middle. It's going to take them forever to build this, so don't worry about that. We'll get... I guess we'll go ahead and go up 2. Yep, we'll do that, and then I'll put in the ladders here. And there we go. Now this is completely set up just how it needs to be to get every last ounce of water we can possibly store on this part of the map, minus the wheat here that is probably never going to be harvested. So we'll just see, here I go again. We'll just go ahead and mark these resources here for deletion. I've already unplanted them. Then we can put our levees here. That will be just fine to do that. Yep, there we go. All right, and that will actually almost completely take care of all of that. Did I get rid of this piece? No. There we go. That takes care of all of this. This can all be filled with water. It'll all be completely fine. These guys are going to take 8 billion years to do the rest of this, I'm absolutely sure. They'll probably be building well through the next episode. But what can you do? It is what it is. We've got plenty of... Oh, we can have more guys than this in this district. We'll just have to lower the priority on these builders' huts. Give these guys all sorts of extra helpers there. Alright, so there we go. We have 16 days left. I'm going to pry the mouse out of my hands before I do anything else. I'm no longer touching the mouse, so I can't do anything else. We're going to wrap this episode up because this is way too long. We'll pick it up again Tuesday. But yeah, lots of good progress. We've set up a building queue that very well could take an entire additional episode to complete. But we're going to be much better off for it. We'll have this entire other corner of the map completely filled with water, mostly. And we can set up more pumping here eventually to fill up all of our stuff. We have our first tribute to ingenuity all complete. We'll finish hooking up power to that next time. Be a fun little diversion there. And by the time the next temperate season comes around, we'll have all of that hooked up. We'll have another 3 of those tributes to ingenuity. I don't know where the plural modifier would go on that. Not an English degree holder. So if you are, let me know in the comments. Is it tributes to ingenuity or tribute to ingenuities? My gut tells me it's the one that is pluralizing tributes and not ingenuities. But Anyway, if you know, let me know down below. If you have anything else to say, questions, comments, concerns, want to roast me for taking an hour and 45 minutes to make today's episode so you have a nice long viewing on this hopefully beautiful Sunday morning for you guys. Yeah, I like talking to you guys. I really, really enjoy it. It's a whole lot of fun, and I read every single comment. I can't always respond, but I do read all of them, and I look forward to talking with you there. And I look forward to the next time we can play Timberborn on Tuesday. That should be a very fun episode with the rest of the water coming in here and getting power up to the tributes to Ingenuity and all of that fun stuff. And we might try later today doing a live stream of a game that's not Timberborn. Maybe might do some Kingdoms Reborn possibly or something. So keep an eye out for that. It'll be on YouTube. And Monday we'll have another video as well. That won't be Timberborn. Could be Ostriv, could be Kingdoms Reborn. Haven't quite decided yet. But I just really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch these videos and just be a fantastic community. You always are. Lots of great people, lots of helpful advice, lots of wisdom to be had in these comments from a bunch of people who are much better at the game than I am. So look forward to engaging with you there. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay safe, have fun, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.